Hey guys, I'm Ozia and welcome to today's episode. Today we're going to be looking at Enhanced Portals. I've gone ahead and started working on a new base in the end. So we'll just quickly travel over there. There's my little platform. And so, right now I'm using Mistcraft books to jump back and forward. However, I'd like another solution. Mainly because I've been having a little bit of issues with Mistcraft. That, and you guys may not have Mistcraft stuff or may not want to use it. And that the enhanced portals look a little bit cooler too. So we'll get started on those. So first of all, we'll go back to your world, pop back, and the first thing we need to do is we need to make they're dimensional bridge stabilizers. So you can see the multi-block structure. It's a 2x3x2 up to a 2x3x256. So if you've got one connection, say two portals, which is one connection between them, you're going to need a minimum of the 2x3x2. And for every connection you want, every other connection you want, so every two more portals you want, you're going to need another row. Okay, so let's just start making them. What are you going to need? Okay, well, you're going to need quite a bit of machine frames, redstone section coils, and electrum for this. Like I said, because you need the 2x3x12 by 2, I mean you're going to need about 12 of these just as a minimum. Okay, so basically it's a redstone reception coils on the bottom row, and okay, almost there. Machine frames in the center, and then electrum ingots like so, and you get these empty bridge stabilizers. Okay, and then what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to fill them up with resonant ender, which is good. So you're going to need a fluid transposer. We've got one over here. We're going to change this to, so that should take the resonant ender out of that portable tank. Switch it over to fill and chuck that in there. That should fill them, right? Yes, it's going to take a while. Okay, I will be back once that's done. Okay guys, I'm back and we've got our 12 dimensional bridge stabilizers. And so what we do need to do next is find a place to set them up. Okay, I reckon over here will do. They do need to be near a power supply. And they need to be set up like such. So this is the minimum required. Right now they're not a multi-block just yet. You do need a wrench, and you need, I believe, this wrench. However, I believe you might be able to use a crescent hammer, so I'm just going to test it here right quick. Yep, you can use a crescent hammer by just right-clicking it, turning into a multi-block, and we'll just go through and make the other wrench anyway. So the other wrench is just 3 pieces of iron and a piece of nether quartz. Just in there like that, and I think you might be able to use this for the crescent hammer as well, so we'll just use that for the time being. Okay, so now we've got that, we need to start working on our portal. So we're going to need to make some portal frames, and so you're going to need quite a bit of stone, about 24 stone, 24 nether quartz, and 6 machine frames. So chuck the machine frame in, quartz like such, and then stone in the corner, and you get these portal frames. So each recipe gets you 4. This, you can build the portals really to any size you want. The minimum you're going to need is about 20 portal frames just for a 2x2 space for a player to fit through. Now, I think you can actually make these portals 3x1 and not actually have enough room to fit a player through. So you can use them to transfer items, power, liquids through them. So you don't need to actually make them big enough for a player. Okay, so we've got our basic portal frames. What we need to do next is get 2 diamonds. We need to make portal controllers. So that's just 2 diamonds and 2 frames, and you get a portal controller. You're going to need one for one portal and one for the other portal. The other thing we're going to need to do is make we need to make 2 network interfaces, which is that one, and need to make 2 redstone interfaces. So this is like the portal stabilizers. Just get the resin ender. You need to make 2. And we'll wait for that, and I'll be right back when that finishes. Okay guys, I'm back, and we've got our portal controller and 2 network interfaces. You have to fill those up with resin ender, just like the bridge stabilizers. For this one, you need some destabilized redstone, and I'm gonna take that out. You're gonna need 2 of these as well, and we're just gonna wait for that to finish. Actually, that's gone a little bit faster than what the resin ender one does. Anyway, if you guys happen to know a machine that does the job of a fluid transposer that just happens to be faster than the fluid transposer, please let me know in the comments, because I found a way to replace the magma crucible with the rock smelter from Rotary Craft, and damn, we've got rain now. That's right. So I found a way to replace the magma crucible, but now I'm trying to find a way to replace the fluid transposer. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a Rotary Craft solution for it just yet. Okay, so what have we got? We've got the network interface, the redstone, the portal controller. Have I missed anything? Yes, I have. When you place these blocks down, they look exactly like these portal frames. You can't tell whether or not they're network interfaces or redstone or portal controllers. The only way to tell is if you make some enhanced portals glasses, which is pretty easy. Just 1 piece of cyan, 2 panels, 3 pieces of leather, and 1 red rose. Actually, they only need to be the dyes, so you can put the red alternative or the cyan alternative dyes in there and it'll still work. So put the dyes up in the corner, panels below the dyes, and then the leather in a pyramid shape, and you get glasses. I'm going to just chuck them on for now. Ooh, look nifty. You go to the cinema like that. Okay, not that chest, this one. And the next one is we're going to need to make some location cards. So it's just 4 iron, 1 lapis, and 4 pieces of paper. These are what tell the system where the portals are and which portals they're jumping to and so forth. So you get quite a few of them, 16, so that's pretty cheap. I'll just chuck that down there. Like I said before, the dimensional grid stabilizers do need power, so we're going to hook that up, and this is where my little lava system decides to set things on fire. So occasionally if I stand over here I get caught on fire, which is not great. Okay, I am using redstone energy conduits because this thing does have a bit of a power draw. Why have you not sucked up power just yet? You should be working. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can. I'll break one of these and put it back. Okay. Why are you not inputting RF? That's coming out RF. Let's see, does this pick up things? Yes, it does. Oh, you had to be. Damn it. There we go. Let's just put this one a little bit closer. Right there. Set you to. Oh, should be that output, right? Okay, you are outputting. Good. There's the left hand side of input. Just want to make sure the system doesn't run out of power, of course. Okay, that should be fine. If we look at the energy usage, you get a 30,000 RF tick. There are no active portals yet, so you can see this 0. The power usage will be 500 RF tick, which is a lot. You can switch the mode to risky or unstable or unpredictable, and this is the chance that bad stuff happens. So I would not suggest that. If you run out of power, the bridge stable will automatically switch over this, so make sure you've got enough power, of course. And for every connection you have between a portal, it's 500 RF, so just for 2 portals, 500 RF. 4 portals, that's 1,000, so it does build up. What was I going to do next? Yes. We need to use 2 location cards. Need to go into bridge stabilizer. The location card's in this spot here, and you see it says location set. Okay, so we'll use up those later. Now we need to find a place to put our portals. Okay, so let's just put one here. Tree how? Okay, wait on. Did I make enough? I think I made, yeah I did. I was going to make a small portal, that's why. So I can actually put that stone piece of stone back. If I got anything I can fit in there right now. What are you, bridge lamp, block of gold, stone, and you'll do. There we go. And then we just need to put our individual parts down. Now you don't have to build the portal exactly like I did. As long as it's got a portal controller, a network interface, and a redstone interface, it'll be fine. Okay. As you can see, I can see the colors, but if I take these off, they should disappear, like they did. And there they are again. So let's get these, build the rest of the frame. So I'm only making a very small one. Sometimes I forget I've got this jetpack on. Okay, so once we've got that, all we need to do is get our location card and right click on the portal. And as you can see, the blocks are now connected textures, so you know it's working. Then you want to do is get your wrench out and right click on the portal controller. And this is a unique identifier, so each portal needs its own. So you can set up to like, what's that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can up to a giant 9. I don't know why I don't know why you'd want that many portals, but maybe you do. So I'm just going to call this one Neverstar. Pretty simple, and go save. I'm going to right click on and set the input. So it's input, create portal on signal, yes. And then the network interface, we're going to say we're going to be on the cake network. So what we'll do is when we set up the other portal, we'll set up with the cake network as well. And so that will link the two together. Have I got a lever? I should have a lever. Okay, let's grab those. And we'll place this one right there. So when we flick the switch, and assuming we've got the other portal set up, the doorway will open. But first we've got to set up the other doorway. So let's go over to the end. And I start in the cloud, of course, because that's where I put the portal. Alright, Okay, so did I make this? Maybe I did make more than I needed. Oh well. Okay, portal controller, redstone interface. So you don't need to put it in this shape. So you could put like a giant one out here, it would still work. The portals don't need to be the same shape. Okay, I guess I sort of made more to make a bigger portal then. Anyway, so get your location card and see you've got these textures, they're not connected, and right click, bam, so you know the portal's shaped right. Get the wrench, set a unique identifier for the portal. The first one I set was the Never Star, so this one's going to be different. It's going to be diamond this time. I'll set this one's right, yeah, create portal on signal. And this one, we want it to be the cake network. So if we just chuck a lever on here, portal. And it should work. It should work. You know, it's going to be funny if it doesn't work. Funny for you guys, not for me. Why is this taking so long? That does not good. Oh dear. Oh. What you guys witnessed was not me shitting my pants. That did not happen. I thought it somehow teleported me the same to the coordinates of the portal, but in the end, which would have been bad. As you can imagine, we'll be able to find my way back. So as you can see, I can't turn. Oh, yes, I can. Huh. I didn't think that would work. Create portal on signal. The reality is it shouldn't remove a portal on signal either. While we're here, we can look at the other things. We can tell it to remove portal on signal, which is what it did before. Create portal on pulse. So if you've got a button set up, you can do it that way. The opposite. You can use this to dial a specific identifier. So whether or not you want to go to cake or chocolate cake or carrot cake or something like that. You can do it here. And dial specific identifier 2, dial random 1, and we'll just leave it as that one. You can set this to output, so it will output a redstone signal when the portal created, or when it's removed, or when it's activated, inactive, when an entity touches the portal, when a player or an animal, monster. We'll just set that to input, so leave this right there. Okay, so that's how you get an enhanced portal working. Actually, we're going to just flick this on just so we can see the power usage in this. As you can see, it uses 500 RF tick. Well, actually, you could be using 10,000 RF tick, actually. That looks like one. Why does it have two? Okay, so maybe it's using 10,000 RF tick. That's a lot of power. How are we going here? We're not losing any power, so that's good. Alright, so make sure you've got a lot of power to run one of these systems. If we look inside the enhanced portals, you can see there are other blocks you can add to the portal, which add different functionality. So there's a dialing device. So you can use that to dial different portals. A biometric identifier. What that's used for is you set up a identification card, so you can set it to identify yourself, sheep, certain monsters, and then you can use this in combination with the portal to only teleport yourself or monsters. So it's a good way to prevent, say, creatures in the Nether walking through the portal. If you've got it just set to yourself, only you can travel through the portal. You can set it to just players only. What's the other things on here? Dialing device, a module manipulator. If you put this in here, you can then use these modules here, these ones here, to do certain things. So this one destroys the particles. So if we look at the little tiny blue particles coming out, they don't get shown. So it's good if they might lag your system out. This one, well, rainbow particles. This one makes it so the portal doesn't make any sound. This one keeps your momentum, so if you fly through here, you keep the same momentum when you come out the other end. Portal cloaking, what makes the portal itself invisible. I think just the blue portal goes invisible. Particle shader, so you get like lights and darks, light and dark blue particles. This one does something because it's depreciated. This one gives you feather fall after you come out of the portal, so you can use it to make it so when someone travels through the portal, they can't get back up to the portal by falling. And you've also got these upgrades as well. So you can make these upgrades. So say if you make this portal here, and you want to put on let's say you want to put a dialing device in. So you can make this dialing device, and then you can right click on an empty frame, and then it becomes the dialing frame without having to break your portal. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And yeah. So guys, if you liked the episode, hit the like one. If you want to see more of this stuff, obviously subscribe and stuff. If you want to see anything, let me know in the comments. I do requests and all that. And until next time, guys.